We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Stepping into the box, Gorky Hernandez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The designated hitter, number 7.
And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
So he sets him down swinging. Gorky Hernandez goes down for the first out of the game. Alan Henson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they're different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Striding in, Marcus Semien, looking to at least put the ball in play here this inning. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately, winners of 8 in a row.
Well, you're playing good ball right now, and you know all day long, oh, they're bringing their ace, huh? Okay, that's okay. We're playing good right now. We'll match up with them. Okay. That's how you feel when you know you're playing good and you're facing their ace.
Hit back up the middle. Henson is right there. A quick out number 1. Digging in, Jorge Polanco hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2.
That's a great pitch right there. A fastball low and away right on the knees on the corner. That's why you get a late swing right there. Really impressive. Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Eddie Rosario. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses, ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And Granderson will make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead it off here against Jose Barrios.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1.
Outside, that's a ball.
Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Down the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Evan Gattis is currently hitting just under .310 on the season. First pitch is a fastball inside. 1-0. Here it comes. 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball on the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
To 2-2 now.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone and you hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Now this is popped up. Room, however, behind the plate for Castro. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He's got that average up near the 340 mark to start play. So he's liable to have an impact in this one as well. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Seared down the first baseline, and he is out on the tag. Here's Miguel Sano. He matches up with Jeff Samardzija to get the inning underway.
Miguel Sano.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Here it comes.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
Stepping in, Max Kepler. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Pitch is popped up. Crawford is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Brian Dozier.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Samardzija has his target. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job. That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Hunter Pence. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Hunter
First
Pence.
pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Now here's the pitch. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. In is Curtis Granderson. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Here it comes, 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
Granderson waits on the 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And the changeup is way low that time. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Line toward right center. Buxton patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. The relay throw won't get him. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gorky Hernandez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3.
Good check swing on that off-speed pitch. Clearly a sitting fastball ready to let it fly. He recognized it was an off-speed pitch and was able to hold up.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone. But if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Alan Henson is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. 2-0 now. The 2-0 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Rosario is there and he puts this one away. So here's Joe Mauer. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. The 1-0 now to Mauer. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready on 1-2. Tapped up the first baseline. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back him off the plate by throwing one inside.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Catcher, Jason Castro.
Jason Castro swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
Right fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here comes the 0-1. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And Granderson will make the catch and the inning. Ready for another chance? Marcus Semien. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Marcus Semien.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Giants are in business here on the leadoff double. Digging in for his second at bat, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Semien is on his way home, and the run will score as the Giants stake themselves to an early 1-0 lead. And they will get he's in there. A very close play at first. Evan Gaddis will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Set up away, but he misses with a slurve ball for ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
Now batting.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Hit in the air out to center field. Buxton sprinting after it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay, and he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with two away.
Right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Hunter Pence is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. 3-0 pitch on its way. And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Now batting, left fielder.
First delivery to him on the way. Curtis Granderson will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Oh, I think his eyes threw it right past him. A swing. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Center fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. 2-0 pitch on the way. This one for Crawford is short. Backhanded. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Jorge Polanco. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Cut fastball inside. Ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Split-fingered fastball there inside. 2-0. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Granderson is under it. 2 gone. Striding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch.
Adam Jones.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Designated hitter, Gorkis Hernandez.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Hazelbaker's under it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is lined right back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Digging in and looking for more, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Oh, and he misses it. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Throw on to first, and the Giants. Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Third baseman, Miguel.
Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he botches it. So stepping in, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Max Kepler.
Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Jones on the move. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box, Brian Dozier. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And oh, that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Digging in, Joe Mauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Too high, 1-0. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. And this is poured in at the letters. 2-1 now. 2-1 to the left-handed hitting Mauer. A wave and a miss. A tick behind a good fastball. Popped up. Crawford is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Evan Gattis. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
The 3-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball, and he's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A changeup over the inside corner. 1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for San Francisco. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And the changeup is way low that time.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Digging in to try it again, Hunter Pence. It was a walk in his last trip. And this is low, ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Gaddis rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Curtis Granderson.
Back up the middle. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. One run is scored. And not in time as the run scores. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Now batting number 10.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Adam Jones. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Ready once again, Gorky Hernandez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The relay. But he'll get in there with an RBI double. Digging in and looking for more, Alan Henson. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Buxton. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jason Castro. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jason Castro.
And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Hard hit ball to second. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Next will be the left-handed hitting Jeremy Hazelbaker. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Comes set and the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Now a swing at a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is striding in once again, Marcus Semien. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Sharp ground ball to third. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. So it's an inning opening single to kick off their half of the 7th. Ready for another chance? Brandon Crawford.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Rosario is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. Ready for another shot now. Hunter Pence. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First pitch is a curveball that's inside, 1-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. Hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit. In is Curtis Granderson. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Number 53 will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. And that misses low and away, ball 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1.
Well, things are bad enough as it is right now. 1 run in, base is juiced, and now he's falling behind the count. You can bet the guy at the plate is thinking about making this a 5-run inning in a hurry.
And that's in there, 2-1. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Set. Here's the 3-1. A high fastball is in there. Looking to leave him loaded. Dribbled up the line. That's a foul ball. A payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's through into center field. Base hit. 1 run scores. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 8-0. Now to the plate. Ortiz Hernandez, number 39, takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Your attention, please.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Number 39.
The 0-1 delivery. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 3 runs already home here. To short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Casey Pena enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Now pitching for San Francisco, number 32, Casey Pena.
Now a swing, and of course this fly ball will immediately test the new guy as this is in the air to left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time, but foul.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now. That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Simeon's got it. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Stepping in, Miguel Sano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Stepping into the box, Brian Dozier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. grounded to short. And that will conclude matters here in the second. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning. At the plate, Marcus Semien. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Now a flare out toward right center. Hazelbaker over to his right. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. Evan Gattis now standing in. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hazelbaker racing back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So digging in now, Brandon Belt. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box. Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit sharply toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping into the box.
The right fielder, number 8. Hunter Pence.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hazelbaker ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Settling in now, Joe Mauer. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman.
Now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. The 0-1 on its way. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Hit on the ground out to short. And he's set down, 1 away. Digging in, Jason Castro. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a swing and a fly ball. And they can't run it down. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Wellington Castillo.
Hitting for the Twins, number 21.
Kevin Quackenbush comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with.
Number 64.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Whoa, that'll get your attention. First pitch out of the bullpen, and it's a fastball inside, nearly hits the batter. Everybody's on edge right now.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Now batting. Right.
He's ready.
Fielder.
Here's the first offering. Hit to short.
Baker.
And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is ready now. Number 53. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, number 53.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The windup and the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
He might have been setting him up with that high fastball to change his eye level. Now he's got him set up. Maybe he'll go down the zone.
And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So coming to the plate, Adam Jones. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Sent out to straightaway center field. Buxton is in pursuit. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Now batting, Gorky Hernandez. And looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Hazelbaker has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Striding into the box, Byron Buxton. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. And a breaking ball that's chopped foul at the plate. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. A wave and a miss.
What a good pitch. He went way out of the zone to try to swing and catch up to that slider. Now you got him thinking. It's 0-2. You can throw him anything you want. Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately, he just fouled it off.
The 0-2 once more. To short. And he's retired here, 1 away. In now, Jorge Polanco. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Wandy Peralta enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work. And he takes ball 1.
This change for the Giants.
Here's the 1-0.
Number 21.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Henson onto the grass, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this should do it. And he'll make the catch to end it for the final out. And the Giants will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 10 runs on 16 hits. 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Twins, no runs on only 2 hits. 2 errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Target Field, 40,000. A reminder that extra light rail trains in the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field.
Tough to escape the fog here in San Francisco, and it's rolling in now over AT&T Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Minnesota Twins and the San Francisco Giants. It's time for Giants baseball. Next. Here's Byron Buxton now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for Minnesota, center fielder Byron Buxton.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Harold, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They've been pretty much unstoppable the last couple of weeks or so. Winners of 9 straight ball games.
They are sizzling hot right now. They look as good as they're going to look probably all year. You don't put together streaks like this. They're looking for 10 games in a row. How many teams have the ability to do that? They're playing great ball right now, and man, are they fun to watch.
And that misses 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Ran it in on him as this is bounced toward short. Crawford fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1. Digging in now, Eddie Rosario. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day.
Rosario.
Into the windup and the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Here's Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Here's the pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Pence coming on. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Digging in, Gorky Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Gorky Hernandez.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side, and out of play. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Alan Henson. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. In there, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman, Marcus Semien.
And this one's tapped fouled at home plate.
When you're on the road, you look for that one guy that's going to be able to get that W for you, and you consider it a win day. He's starting off nice right now. 2 strikeouts in the bottom of the first. You got to be thinking, this is our guy. It's a chance to get a W.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Buxton on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Slow roller back to the mound. And they'll escape danger. Digging in, Wellington Castillo. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
What good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Into the windup and the pitch. Little dribbler up the first baseline. Belt fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Tap down the line, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Now another 0-2. Nope, and a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Now at the plate, Evan Gattis. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second. Stepping in, Brandon Belt. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Back up the middle. Scooped up to Dozier for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Polanco scoops it up. Throw on to Mauer will be in time. And Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Eduardo Escobar.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Here it comes. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Set to deal on 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Ready now with the payoff pitch. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hansen onto the grass. 1 down. Settling in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Polanco.
Hit hard up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for Minnesota. Digging in, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Byron Buxton 0 for 1 here in the early going. takes this the other way to right. Pence is there, 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And a ball 1-0. This is line to left. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is coming to the plate now. Curtis Granderson. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to get foul.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Rosario. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. Granderson around second, headed for third. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Here he comes on 2-0. They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
Batter number 7, designated hitter.
He's set and the pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Polanco comes up with it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Up next for the Giants.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to the right side, but foul. Set to deliver the 0-1. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus and making some good pitches.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. A payoff pitch one more time. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Chasing after it is Rosario, and that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. The runner scores from second. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's a 2-0 ball game. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Marcus Semien. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that'll miss up and in ball 2.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Kepler's there for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Shortstop, number 35, Brandon Crawford.
Back up the middle, played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Miguel Sano.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Well, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it right there in his wheelhouse.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. 1-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And that's through for a hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Down and away, ball 1.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Brian Dozier comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A fastball that just misses inside. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And that's through into left, a base hit. Sano is on his way home. On a great throw from Granderson, they got him at the plate. Eduardo Escobar standing in. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Pence on the run. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Evan Gattis. A base hit in his first trip.
Catcher, number 16.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Throw into second. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The right fielder.
A man at second with 1 down. And that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Striding in once again, Chris Granderson. He scored a run after.
Granderson.
He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. Flips it underhand. Good job to get to that quickly, though, and the count even at 1. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he is in there. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game.
The center fielder, number 10.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in the fine center fielder, Adam Jones. And that misses for ball 1. That's wide, 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch now to Jones. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And the second baseman will just tag the runner. So stepping in, Jorge Polanco. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Jorge Polanco.
And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Hanson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
First baseman
At the
number
plate,
7.
Joe Mauer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And here's a ball hit in the air. Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder number 25.
Ready for another shot now. Byron Buxton. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground to third. Semien with a great slide. What a play. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Center fielder, Adam Jones.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard to the right, but foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. On the ground up the middle. Dozier has it, and he's set down 1 away. Stepping in, Gorky Hernandez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss, but he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone, because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And another foul ball. Grounded back up the middle. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to Mauer. It's a double play, and that in. Digging in once again, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The left fielder number 20, Eddie.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Miguel Sano is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Granderson going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Ready for another chance? Wellington Castillo. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants' bullpen. Hit back up the middle. Throw in time at first for route number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Max Kepler. A hit in 2 tries so far. That's in there. Base hit. Sano rounds the corner and is headed home. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Ready for another shot now. Brian Dozier trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Sam Dyson is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Dozier waiting on the 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great spot with that pitch down and away. He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep hitting that spot.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. And that. Ready once again, Marcus Semien. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one.
Marcus Semien.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
In under the hands with a fastball, it's 1-2.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Kepler is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
The shortstop, number 35.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Crawford. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
And here's a pitch taken by Crawford for a ball, 3-1.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Grounded to the right. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Evan Gaddis. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit to short. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires. Back here in San Francisco. Giants leading this one as we get set for the 7th, but before it gets underway, there you see our game summary through the first 6 innings of play. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Hard hit ball to second. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now batting, Joe Mauer. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Softly hit out to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
First baseman, Brandon Belt.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Hits this one hard the other way. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. First pitch on its way. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. It is Curtis Granderson. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. The 2-1 now to Granderson. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like. Stepping up to the plate, Byron Buxton. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boy, he juked him out of his shoes with that changeup. Stood almost no chance of doing anything with it, but it probably looked good coming in.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Stepping in, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And the changeup is way low that time. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
When he is on, that slider is one of the best pitches in all baseball. That's why he's so tough to those lefties.
Lays off 2-2 now. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Working for the punch out and the offering. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he will make it back to second and be content with holding on there. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Miguel Sano. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Number 54 is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Number 54.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. And this one's in the dirt. And no advance. It's ball 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 2-2 one more time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And that's going to bring in the run from second to make this a 1-run game now. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And this is bounced foul at the plate, and that moves the count to 0-2 now. Chopped foul over towards the dugout.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
The next 0-2. And he just barely makes contact there as this is fouled at the plate, and it remains 0-2. In the dirt here, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Well, he hasn't thrown him a strike yet in this at bat, and we're 2-2. Clearly on the mound, he's banking on the fact that he'll chase pitches if you give him a chance.
And a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one into. So striding forward now, Gorkys Hernandez. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Number 68 is ready, and he'll take the ball.
Now pitching for Minnesota, number 68.
Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. Alan Hansen the next to bat. He was a double play victim last time around. Grounded to short. Polanco ranges to his left. On to first, and there were 2 down. in is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. On the ground to third. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. Standing in, Brian Dozier. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Brian Dozier.
Hunter Strickland comes on from the pen, hoping. To finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Hunter Strickland.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started. At the plate, Eduardo Escobar. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he's back in standing. And another throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes again, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Seems like he's throwing everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So you try to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here. He's right on that breaking ball. That's pretty good timing right there, especially falling up after a fastball.
Hard liner to center field. Jones has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Now in the box, Jorge Polanco. He'll be looking for something he can drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. High pop-up. Crawford will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2.
First baseman, number 7.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Joe Mauer. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. 4-1. 1-0 pitch. That misses. 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Byron Buxton would be next. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. And a big orange and black wave gets up now. 41,503 fans strong. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Oh, and he misses it. Here comes the tying run home. Now the relay home, but not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied.
Center field.
So striding in, Byron Buxton. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. Now the 2-1. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going. Digging in, Eddie Rosario. 0-for-4 with a strikeout thus far.
Rosario.
And now he'll step off and raise his hand towards second, but he'll just hold on to it.
Your
Will
attention,
Smith
please.
takes over now with 2
pitching
gone
for the
here in the
Giants,
top of inning number 9.
13.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
This change for the
And a
Giants.
fastball just a
Now
bit
pitching,
high.
number 5, Nick Hundley.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Working to keep them in the game here. Struck him out. So it remains a 1-run lead as they head in for their final. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first is in time, and the Giants are down to their final out now.
The first baseman.
Giants down to their final out now. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Brandon Belt. Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike 1. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Bounce to the right, into the loaded up infield. And Belt is aboard. It's a base hit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move.
Number 99, Cody
From the stretch. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. The 1-0 now to Pence. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
Final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Twins, 4 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Giants, 3 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 57 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.
MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the San Francisco Giants and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box now, Gorkys Hernandez. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
San Francisco, the designated hitter, Gorkys Hernandez.
And we are underway from the Twin Cities as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And we take a look at the Twins as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he lays off ball 4. That's exactly what you want your leadoff man to do. Work the count and get on base.
Here tonight.
Digging in the switch hitter, Alan Henson. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now from the belt. Kicks and deals. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard towards the hole. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. He certainly had it working for him at the plate this season. The average is up over 350 entering play. Ball 1. First. One-0 count. Here it is. Not close. It's 2-0.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half.
Center fielder, Byron Buxton.
In there, no balls and a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Byron Buxton is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. Jorge Polanco comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in, Eddie Rosario. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And Jones will handle this one for route number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Miguel Sano. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. The 0-1 pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he'll look at a fastball here that's close, but it's 2-1 now.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now another 2-2. On, he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Hansen is there, and the side is retired. Evan Gaddis now standing in. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the 310 plateau. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mauer in foul ground. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's another 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. Hazelbaker is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. And the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. In there for strike 1, 0-1. And no offer that time from Pence as it evens the count at 1-1. Pitch on the way. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And that misses 2-2. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a slider, called strike 3 as he could. Stepping into the box, Max Kepler. He'll lead it off against Johnny Cueto. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. And there to take it in is Granderson for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6.
Here's Brian Dozier now, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
That looked like he was cheating for that fastball inside right there. Early swing, got out in front of that off-speed pitch, clearly looking for a fastball.
Crawford ranging into the outfield, and he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Joe Mauer. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this will be fouled away.
Oh, that's a good sign right there. After the fastball, he gets that changeup, and he stayed right on it. Just couldn't keep it fair. He's seeing the ball well, though.
On the ground, up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. They'll whip this one to first in time. In is Curtis Granderson. He enters play hitting in the 260s for the year.
Number 22.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. The pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Lays off 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out. One away. Into the windup and the pitch. Adam Jones is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Hazelbaker is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 7.
Digging in for his second at bat, Gorky Hernandez. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Late that time for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and
threw it right past him. A swing. Jason Castro, the catcher, is in. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Hey, this at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets the count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here. Ball 3 to a leadoff hitter that can run. Not the greatest way to start this right here. I think right now you really have to start pouring some pitches into that strike zone.
Fastball in there. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Right fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This one's flared out toward left. Here comes Granderson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 25.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Byron Buxton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Pence has a read on it, and that retires the side. Digging in to try it again, Alan Henson. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Allen
in there. 0-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Backhanded, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To Dozier for 1 on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Brandon Crawford.
This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The shortstop.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. This one for Crawford is short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ran that one in on him a bit, as this time it's tapped foul at home plate. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Hanson is right there. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now
ready
batting.
for another chance. Miguel Sano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. Striding in once again, Max Kepler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how two-out rallies start.
He's really been good this game around.
Line to shortstop. He's there to make the play. Evan Gaddis now standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Evan Gaddis.
In there for strike one.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses 1-2.
So tough to lay off that pitch he just missed on. That's a sweeping slider. You got 2 strikes on you. That ball just continues to move, and he laid off it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line in right. Hazelbaker is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning.
The first baseman.
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. This is swung on and popped up. Crossing into foul territory now behind third. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here's the 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Ready on 1-2. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw on to Mauer will be in time. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Brian Dozier.
He lifts a high pop-up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Now in the box, Joe Mauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
There to take this in is Crawford, and there are 2 away now.
The batter.
Settling in now, Jason Castro. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Cueto sets his sights. 0-1 on its way. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he wastes a fastball high there. 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Pulled the string on him. Strike 3 swinging. Up with it, Gaddis. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
First offering on its way. Jeremy Hazelbaker is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. 2-0.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Ouch, that one hit him. Digging in once again, Byron Buxton. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. Castro is on his way home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for... In is Curtis Granderson. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The left fielder, number 22.
Hit hard back up the middle. Polanco fields it cleanly. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting number 10.
Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Gorkys Hernandez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Ready for another shot now. Jorge Polanco. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Over toward the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
Too high. 1-2. Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit. So the Twins put their leadoff hitter on to get the inning started.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Eddie Rosario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tony Watson takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Tony Watson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Here's Miguel Sano. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Miguel Sano.
Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the runner back easily. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-handers. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
First and second now, 1 man out. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Over to second now, and they get the double. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary for the first 6 innings of play.
Alan Hansen.
Alan Henson started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Marcus Semien stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Very high. 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Heading out toward shallow right. Hazelbaker's on his horse. 2 down. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Crawford.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side. Striding in once again, Brian Dozier. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Brian Dozier.
First pitch on its way. Just a tick behind for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And the pitch. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Granderson is under it. 1 out. So here's Joe Mauer. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. Tapper right back to the mound. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Jason Castro. 0 for 2. Wellington Castillo will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Number 54 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager. Dribbled down the third baseline. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the ready for another chance. Evan Gattis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher Evan Gattis.
Now some action out in the Minnesota pen, as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, 2 beautiful pitches. I don't know. 2 fastballs inside. Do you stay in or do you go back outside? He's got him set up for anything right now. Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs in through the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brandon Belt. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. In there, and it's 0-1. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging into try it again. Hunter Pence. Ryan Presley.
Pence.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. And that'll get past his outstretched glove. It's a base hit. Pena heads for the plate. The relay. The tag, and they got it as he couldn't get back to second. Digging in now, Curtis Granderson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
That gets down, and the inning continues. So that'll extend the inning and give Adam Jones a chance. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Into the box now, Gorky Hernandez in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. And that's in there, base hit. Granderson rounds the corner and is headed home. And a big RBI there as the run scores from second to make this a 2-run game now. Alan Hansen the next to bat. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away. 2 home so far.
That just can't happen. I mean, first pitch, if you know what you're going to swing at, you got to have a good swing. You can't take a bad swing on the first pitch of an at-bat.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning. At the plate, Jeremy Hazelbaker. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Right fielder, Jeremy Hazelbaker.
Will Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 13, Will Smith.
Eric Ibar will try and get his club back into it here.
Eric Ibar.
In there, strike 1.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going. That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Gaddis corrals it, but it's not in time, and he'll reach first despite going down on strikes.
The batter,
digging in and looking for more, Byron Buxton. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Kevin Quackenbush takes the ball. Here as he'll enter with the runner.
Number 64, Kevin Quackenbush.
Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And late reactions, and they got him. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another fastball. Let's see what he does.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
Got him to go down swinging there. Byron Buxton goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Jorge Polanco is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this will land foul.
Oh, that was a good job of spoiling a good pitch right there. 2-strike breaking ball right on the corner, and he was able to foul it off.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Now the pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. Number 39 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins. Number 39.
Skied into straightaway right. Ibar is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The batter,
here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the line at first, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Nick Hundley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Now the pitch. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
Another 0-2 home. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retired. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Wandy Peralta comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
And there's ball 2 now. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. A fastball that finds the outside corner. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Reaches out for one and hits it on the ground to second. Hansen is up with it on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th.
Third baseman.
Here's Miguel Sano. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. Sam Dyson comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
When you've got a guy that throws a good 2-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Casey Pena takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the
number 32, Casey Pena.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Hundley has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
You know, being a closer is a pressure-packed, tough job to have, so when you go out there and dominate like he just did, it's definitely worth celebrating.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.